Victor Bartley here from the Piedmont, North Carolina area where I pastor and speak. And I want to share this brief thought with you from 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verses 6 and 7. I will read it from the New International translation of the text, and it goes this way. For this reason, I remind you to fan into flame the gift of God which is in you through the laying on of my hands. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. This is Paul writing to his protege, mentee, and great associate and friend Timothy. In this encouraging passage to Timothy, there is one word that is repeated twice in verse 7, to give. To give can also be rendered to appoint or to deposit. If you go and replace that word to give with deposit or appoint, it reads like this: God, the Spirit God deposited or appointed to us does not make us timid. He deposits or appoints power, love, and self-discipline. What a powerful thought. That simply what Paul is teaching Timothy, and I believe us today as well, is that self-discipline, the last word that is used there, self-discipline isn't something that we are to achieve, but it is something that we are to access. It is a muscle that we have that we must exercise. It is a part of our makeup. It just needs to be developed. And this is incredible. This is incredible for each of us. I'm reminded of an encounter that I shared with my son, who has a myriad of toys like most toddlers at 2 years old, but there's one toy that he has that has a motor on it that if he simply presses the pedal, it will go and move and do incredible things if he just accesses the power. But he prefers to push it with his legs, to push it with his arms and do it on his own. And obviously the impact of the toy is not what it's intended to be, because he's trying to achieve it rather than access it. He's trying to create what is already available. He just has to learn to use it. And so it is the same way with self-discipline. You already have the password. It just is the necessity and the call for you to use it accordingly.